I was sleeping in my car with my son. I was scared. I don't want to get emotional. If this place wasn't here, I would have given him up.
When you start to develop emergency shelter systems, it's important to look at all target populations that you might have in your community. And sometimes that's going to be seniors or families or single individuals, men and women. The incredible thing for us is we were able to build a new family shelter where we could actually separate young families, young kids, away from the general population that we were already serving instead of having men walk through the family section to get to their own room. It creates safety by having it separated. It creates the ability for a mom to have her kid cry it out, at 3 a.m. because they, were a fussy baby. But these kids need something that's going to create some stability that allows them to adjust to the trauma.
Change your socks. Put your socks on.
Okay.
It makes them feel like it's their own space where they don't have to worry about sharing a communal space, that they have their safety. They're able to go back to their room and decompress and feel like they are in such a big crisis because they have a roof over their heads.
My goal is to try to help get as fast as possible a job, right? Because it creates stability. There are a lot of barriers to get back on your feet that people don't realize. And they're small to some people, but and very large to others. But even then, when you have 20 barriers, that's a lot. Which one do I even start with? So creating less barriers is the goal. Yeah, a lot of social norms.
The most important piece of offering emergency shelter is that we provide the comprehensive services, that wraparound services that help people problem solve when they're in trauma. And it's really hard if you've ever had a really frustrating day and you can't even think straight because so many things are coming at you. Imagine if you were having to do that 24/7. And so we become, as that shelter provider, that safe space where somebody else does the thinking while you deal with the immediate crisis, and then they start to line those things, that tick list up, so that you can then start conquering and becoming more and more self-reliant.
It feels amazing because I know that I have the opportunity to make the right choices, and they're going to help me be stable permanently. It all depends on how you perceive it and how you take it and what you do, because all the resources are here for you. And so it is different than any other shelter.
It's amazing to watch a family who came in absolute crisis and within 2 months has now been able to get back a job, apply for some apartments, get all their kids lined up with Medicaid again, and actually regroup because they had some advocates in their corner. Can't do that by yourself. And so the critical piece for us is we're providing that backstop that people without family backstops don't have. In the running an emergency shelter system, it's expensive because not only are we providing food and shelter, but we're also providing a support system that they are in desperate need of. So that includes case management and security and the ability to connect them to other resources. It costs about $65 a day to care for a family, and we rely greatly upon the help of good-hearted people to step up for these families.
If this place wasn't here, I would have given him up. It gives an opportunity for children to be with their parents. Now he can stay with me, so I'm grateful.